Good morning and welcome to Art Center 1025. We have a lot of interesting events and exhibits going on right now at the Conneaut Art Center, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on. The month of May is packed with all kinds of events and sales and recitals. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on so we know that when you say there's nothing to do in Conneaut, we can smack you on the side of the head and say, watch Art Center 1025. There's a lot going on. The first thing I'm going to talk this morning about is our plant sale. And around me are these beautiful hanging baskets that we will have for sale on May 17th. It's our annual plant sale. It's from 9 to 1. It's on the corner of Broad and State Streets where the old Johnson's Drive-In used to be, or directly across from the post office if you're not familiar with Johnson's Drive-In. We have hanging baskets for sale. We have potted tomatoes. We have annuals. We have fillers. We have vegetables for your garden. Just an amazing variety of plants will be there that day. So mark it on your calendar. You don't have to leave Conneaut to get your annuals and your baskets for Memorial Day. We will have them on May 17th. Remember the time, 9 to 1 at the corner of Broad and State Street. The next thing I'd like to talk about this morning is our annual dance recital, and I know that we are going to have an insert in this broadcast with the students rehearsing and a little bit of information from Miss Tessa. I do know that the recital is the Memorial Weekend. It is that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think that's the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And we hope that you will take a minute and support our local students. It is at the Ashtabula Arts Center, which is located on West 13th Street, almost diagonally across from Kent State. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a break and come back, and I'm going to talk about Art Camp. We're going to talk about our bike tour that's coming up in just 1 second. Hi, and welcome back to Art Center 1025. I'm here right now with Amanda Latva, and we're going to talk a little bit about Art Camp. Amanda, tell us some things about Art Camp.
Art Camp is very exciting this year. It's our 14th year. We have signups have already started on Monday, and they are coming in very fast as usual. First week is June 16th through the 20th, and the second week is the 23rd through the 27th. That's Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the cost is $85 for members and $90 for non-members. And there are special discounts if there's 2 children in a family. So please ask the office when you come in and sign up.
Are you going to be my superhero this year?
I will be your superhero every day.
Oh, see? And if you come to Art Camp, you could be a superhero for a day, because our theme this year is superheroes, and we have all kinds of activities planned for superheroes.
Yes.
And when you come to Art Camp, you come at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we keep everybody till 3 in the afternoon.
Yep, whether they like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, our goal is to wear you out, have lots of fun, and just want to come back the next day. And Amanda's going to be a superhero for 2 weeks. At least.
At least.
We might let it continue
maybe more.
Afterwards.
I have a cape already.
Oh, see? Look at that.
I know.
I was thinking of like just an eye mask for me. And
that's what you're going to wear?
Yeah.
Maybe like a P for Penny?
Yeah. Oh, I could. Or I could come as Spider-Man. Ooh, no.
You'll have spider webbed hands?
Yeah, I don't like spiders. But you can decide what superhero you would like to be during the week, and you could come dressed up as your superhero one day if you would like to do that. So we're going to have a lot of fun this year.
I think so.
Now remember, we only can take 60 children per week, and you want to get those applications in. You must return your application completely filled out and signed with payment.
Yes.
In order for you to be registered. So, you need to ask your friends if they'd like to come to camp with you, and then you need to get those applications down here. Tell Mom, don't wait, I'm not going to get in.
And make sure you have the right week with your friends, because we already have had to switch a few weeks for students.
Oh, we do that every year.
We do.
Grades kindergarten through grade 5. A great way to get used to being in a group setting with kids in a school setting if you're going into kindergarten. If you are going into kindergarten, we do ask that you bring proof of age. We're not going to keep it. We just want you to bring it in because we have to make sure that you're going into kindergarten, which is just an awesome rite of passage to go into kindergarten.
I think
don't
so.
you
It's like Safety Town and art camp, and then you go to school in the fall and you're set.
I know, it's wonderful. All right, remember 593-5888 if you would like to ask any questions or get an application mailed. Check your newsletters. If you came last year, an application was in your newsletter. There's lots of ways. We'll email it to you.
Mail it, we'll fax it, we'll pigeon send it.
Yeah, maybe. There's a robin outside the door. Maybe that robin will be a superhero this summer.
Maybe.
Last year they had babies right in our flowers during art camp. So we got to see that whole thing.
Yes.
All right. Make sure, art camp, don't miss it. Hi, I'd like to talk about our tour to State Line. We're going to have a bicycle tour. It's not a race, it's a tour on May 31st. The proceeds of this will benefit our children's programming. It will help with scholarships for art camp, scholarships for dance, for theater, for any art classes for kids up to age 18. And so the proceeds from this bike tour will go toward that scholarship program. We have a 5, a 10, a 26, and a 50-mile bike tour that we'll be doing on May 31st. It's $25 to register. We have specials for families, so if your family likes to bicycle together, you can fill out an application and your family can do it also together. The first 150 people that register will get a t-shirt. And also when you come back from your tour, we will have lunch. Along the way, we will have water stations with nutrition if you need it. If it's a warm day or your energy levels are just dropping, we're going all the way to Erie Bluffs. Our 50-mile ride will take you all the way to Erie Bluffs Park in Fairview, Pennsylvania. That's why it's called Tour de State Line, because you're going to cross the state line. So if you are interested, you can go to our website, conneautartscenter.org, and get all the information. And there is a link that will take you to an online site where you can register online, or you can come in and pick up an application or give us a call and we'll send one out to you. But come on, put on that bike helmet, get that bike out, and come on down on May 31st. We'd like you to register as soon as possible. We're hoping to have our registration all wrapped up between the 15th and the 20th of May so we can have everything ready just for you that day. So, bike tour, Tour to State Line, Conneaut Arts Center, benefits children's programming and scholarships. Give us a call, 593-5888. Thank you. Our artist this month at the Conneaut Arts Center is Julene Schwartz. Julene's art is just lively, fun, creative. We're going to give you a few examples of what is on the wall during this presentation. We also have prints for sale. There's also postcards for sale. It depicts where we live. It's the Ashtabula Harbor. You'll notice behind me is a rendition of Kilpie Hall, and Julene has a special love in her heart for Kilpie Hall, as her great-grandfather owned the bakery across the street from here, Sapola's Bakery, and so there's a lot of hidden meaning in this, but she really depicted what Kilpie Hall looked like when it was built, right on the shores of Lake Erie. As we're going around to look at the pictures, you'll notice there's a fantastic painting of the Conneaut Lighthouse in all its wind and wave glory, along with a lot of buildings. Julene's has made a caricature out of buildings. She's actually brought buildings in the Ashtabula Harbor and Conneaut to life. She's given them just some jive when you look at them. She's brought the history of the building out. She's included some of the people that would have used the building and are using the building. And they're just lively, fun, and colorful paintings. So if you get a chance during the month of May, stop down to the Conneaut Arts Center and view Julene's artwork. You might want to pick up a special print for someone special, and you might want to pick up some postcards or note cards, because when you send something off to someone out of town, it's always nice to remind them where you're sending it from. So this month, Julene Schwartz, it's called Coming Home to Buffalo Street, and we hope you'll stop down and view this absolutely wonderful exhibit this month. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Tessa Deutsch and I'm one of the dance instructors here at the Conneaut Arts Center. We teach all kinds of dance from ballet, tap, hip hop, musical theater, jazz, from youngest age, 3 years old, all the way up through adults. I have been teaching dance here for about 6 years. I started dancing when I was 10 years old and continued all the way through college. Graduated with honors with a degree in dance performance, and I came here and, well, right now you'll see dancers behind me practicing for our upcoming show. Memorial Weekend, we're having a final dance performance called Something Wicked. And this shouldn't be confused with the hit Broadway musical Wicked, which is based on The Wizard of Oz. It's derived from those stories. This one comes from the book Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. And to sum it up quickly, it's about this evil carnival that comes to town. It starts out with two young kids who are best friends, 14 years old, and they wake up one October evening and hear this train coming into town, and they hear circus music, and so they know that a carnival is coming, but it's both strange because it's the end of, it's well past when it's the summer when carnivals usually come to town, and it's after midnight, but something compels them to go see this. And they are introduced to many of the various characters in the circus, and the lead being Mr. Dark. It's his carnival, and he shows them the Frozen Woman and the Dust Witch and tries to draw them in. And you get to see different acts of the circus. You see tightrope walkers and elephants performing. All the students are involved in this show. And eventually these two kids, who are Jim Nightshade and Elle Holloway, they get a little suspicious. They start to worry about this Mr. Dark in this carnival when they see carousel that is magical, and when you ride on it, if it goes backwards it makes you younger, if you go the other way it makes you older, and so that tells them that something is not right, and they try to leave, and well, you'll just have to see the rest of the show to find out what happens. The show itself is the 23rd, which is a Friday, at 7 o'clock. Saturday it's at 2, and Sunday it's at 2. Make sure to get your tickets soon because they're selling really fast, and I don't want you to go to the door and find out that you have no seat and you have to turn around and leave, and that would be awful. So make sure you get your tickets now.
My name is Taylor Ledford and I play the Serpent Woman. My name is Sylvia Furman and I play the Dust Witch. My name is Riley Carly and I play the Frozen Woman.
My name is Jordan Nowitzki and I play Elle Holloway.
My name is Grace Larimer and I play the Fortune Teller.
Thank you for watching Art Center 1025. I'm standing next to our quilt that we will be raffling off this year. It is a black and white. It's polka dots, black and white. I'm going to read it. It is black and white and dots all over. I knew it had something to do with polka dots. The tickets are $1 a piece, or 6 tickets for $5. You can stop in the center and purchase your raffle tickets, or at all the concerts this summer, we will be having our quilt there so that you can purchase tickets. The drawing is in November. And now in closing, I'd like to give you a penny for my thoughts. And just remember, the world's favorite season is the spring. All things seem possible in May. Thank you. See you next week.